Hello and welcome to another Truth About Parenting video. So in this video I talk about really good habits that you can do for your kids. And the first item is to keep everything together. So in this folder I keep all my documents, and in here I have my writing, Henry's learning folder that he got from when he went to nursery, and all the work that he did. I've also got important letters for him in here. I also built him a folder, another folder, for when he was a baby. And again, he's got all his medical records, he's got all school reports, and nursery, his birth certificate, everything like that in there. So that's the first habit, is keep things together and have one note and have folders for keeping note of his development, and hospital records is all in a folder together. The next thing is have your kids read every day. My son reads every day. His dad will sit down with him and read a few books, one from school and one we got at home, and it was really good for their memory, it's good for their grammar, writing. So have them read every day. It doesn't have to be big books, or for a long time. Just a bit a day goes a long way, and it makes a huge difference. And I've noticed a difference in him because he can read books now very easily, and rarely makes a mistake in how he reads a book. And it's all a gradual process, and try using books with challenging words. It really helps with their development. And rewards. I believe in that reward system. A reward system once he's read a book, and now I start giving Henry pocket money to learn about budgeting, and making him pay for things himself. And it's just about making them independent. The next one is do some learning at home. Now, I know it's tricky because when they come up from school, the last thing they want to do is more schoolwork. So, and he normally gets his homework when at the weekend. Down the hole. And so, when he comes home, the last thing he wants to do is more schoolwork. So I make it a must, along with his homework, that each weekend we either do some writing, and he likes writing. He's been really defiant when it comes to writing. He really doesn't want to do it. But the other day, because he's got a new friend called Jason, he wanted to write him a little note. So I said, go on then. And he did, without struggle, without arguments. So if they want to write a letter to somebody, let them write a letter. Now, I bought a card yesterday, and today we're going to write a letter to the King of England to offer his condolences. And we did that same for the Queen when it was her Platinum Jubilee, and he got a response. And we're going to do the same for King Charles. And so, this is a good way of encouraging to read and write. And so it's good to learn at home. And there's a really good site. I'm not sponsored by any shape or form. It's a really good a learning tool, and that's called the Oak Academy. And they are really good. I've lessons from English, maths, science, geography. There are lots of lessons on there, and it's free to use and a really good tool to have to do some home. So use your weekends, if you can't in the week, to do some further homeschooling. And it's really good for them because they're really engaging, and they will sit still and watch it honestly. Especially if afterwards, and like I said, I believe in the reward system. Not sort of giving him food or anything like that, but giving him to have something to reward him for his hard work. And honestly, he complies to it. And it's made a huge difference as well to his understanding. So, it's all about getting your kids to have good social communication skills, to have good reading and writing skills, and, understanding maths, because he's going to need that later on in his life. So, creating good habits is a great way of bonding with your child, and a great way them for learning and gathering up skills for their independence. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.